Will tonight be Mourinho's night? Your match commentators at Old Trafford, Alan Smith, alongside Martin Tyler.
Well, thank you, David. Good evening, everyone. Like his manner or not, it does take the pressure off his players. There's not been too much talk about the individual shortcomings on the pitch at Brighton, which were considerable. Matches. And Fred bursting through and almost giving United a sensational start. Yeah, that about the lineups was flexible, Alan, wasn't it? The opportunity to get up and down the pitch. Herrera's defensive qualities. There's Pogba working it in, put out by Dembele. Kane trying to get away and fake. Lukaku stumbling. And the Brazilian who's been out of the international reckoning for a couple of years now, but had to.
Maybe it was Michael Carrick's idea.
He's working in the Premier League, and it's a ball in. It might come to Rose. And it's headed by Lukaku, Lingard again, for the first time reading the Eriksen. So, clever pass and under hit by Danny Rose, and Lukaku doesn't make him pay. Rose full of remorse, and Lukaku in a different way as well.
Well, Danny Rose doesn't need telling. Just never got the weight on it.
On the other end of the stadium to beat Leicester. He looks for Lukaku. He found Lukaku. He couldn't find a decent cross by Matic to Valencia. Plenty forward for Manchester United here. Valencia, who has notched one or two from that kind of range in the past, but not this time.
Yeah, just trying to cut across it and go.
Rivals, but friends. Backed up by Trippier. Now Eriksen. Kane's on in the middle. Brace for Ali. Matic caught. Chance for Spurs here. Eriksen also did well. Jones comes across. Long range, spectacular in the FA Cup semi-final a couple of years ago against Spurs. There's Lukaku again. Getting into the right places, but not coming up with the right finish.
Yeah, just skimming off the top of his head. This one. Phil Jones, see the way he looks at it.
That's a penalty.
Straight away, it's a pen. That angle isn't quite so conclusive, but the first replay.
Well, here's Fred, forward as he was right at the start. Has a go, and that would have been quite similar to what Lucas Moura did at Wembley last. Into the feet of Fred. Lloris powers it away. Lukaku. Pogba. From Pogba. Back by Valencia. It looked as though from Matic's touch it was going to deflect and loop up into the net. Reece again. And the goalkeeper can only power it down. All the way through to Lucas Moura. Eriksen! Spur to score for Spurs here. Again, Lucas Moura just trying to touch it off into the run of Eriksen.
Well, they're finishing the half well, Tottenham.
Lingard now darting through the middle. It's behind them, and Rose this time.
The referee is there.
Lovely play from Luke Shaw. Set up Pogba. Good start for the second half for Manchester. Valencia. Flicked by Fred. Lingard. There's a moment there when he came together with Vertonghen, and he sat on it, and he recognised that. For Kane. Oh, and it's pushed out by De Gea, just over the head of Lucas Moura coming in.
Yeah, it was kind of a cross coming.
for that kind of money. It's not always as easy these days. Here's Eriksson. Lukaku the target from the throw. And Pogba. Dyer likes the run towards the near post. It's deeper. And put in by Harry Kane, who gets his goal at Old Trafford. Spurs get a goal at Old Trafford. And they lead Manchester United in the 50th minute.
Well, I have to say, there aren't many centre-forwards that can tuck away that kind of chance. I mean,
here's Lukaku with a chance to equalise straight away. Bounce back into play. Ali. Clearly onside, played onside by Herrera. Kane going towards the near post. Lucas Moura coming in, it's 2-0 Tottenham. And he certainly deserves a goal. The old 1-2, delivered from North London, here at Old Trafford.
well, they've just picked United apart there. That was so...
Squeezing it through to Moura, he can put it back to Ali, and he hasn't done that. And here's Jesse Lingard again as the man over, it's under Herrera. It's for Alexis Sanchez. Pushed it wide to Pogba again. Well, he can point to fantastic financial figures for Manchester United, which will keep him very much onside with the owners. United have put together. Lloris with a punch. He looks immediately for Lukaku, who looks for Lingard. It's a great move from Manchester United. And Lingard says he didn't get the last kick of it. It's not a miss, it's a corner. We're not going to do that here. Fellaini can cross unattended. An arm. Pogba. Brought down. Taken by Fred out to the back post. That was a good delivery too. Lindelof, who still hasn't scored for the club. Close to... Spurs still on the front foot with the corner. And Kane! Just pulling away from Lindelof.
Oh, Lindelof.
Oops, and the hit, and Ali. A wonderful chance to make it 3, but he can't take it. De Gea recovered. Lindelof, rather like Rose in the first half, gets away with it.
Well, yeah, never mind about giving David De Gea a little handshake, a little...
Spurs still leaving 2 up to their credit. In by Shaw. Ball for Sanchez. Has to get away from Trippier. Sanchez making room for the shot. So they just shift it and fire it in towards that. Home games in the Premier League.
One-on-ones, those 50-50s.
Port. Lucas Moura as ever on the move. So too is Eric recognizing that. And Lingard.
And they made a spectacular partnership.
Here's Fellaini. Keeping out of it. Probably just as well that he did. Lingard. One for Sanchez to chase. Alderweireld comes across, and again was serious. Out comes De Gea. And here's Shaw. Forwards ball. Touched on by Pogba. Lukaku. Good. Here's Lukaku. And Lingard. Deflected up and over. Lloris. A bit of a dive. Vertonghen gets a little piece of it. Comes to Luke Shaw. A hit and hope, and sometimes those can get deflected in. Lukaku wasn't far away from it.
Yeah, they felt this should have been a corner. United just trying to...
One or two little nervier moments for Spurs. Sanchez. A spectacular change by Mr. Pochettino. Here's Eriksson. Trying to have a go. Gone Smalling here. He's rapid and he's through and he wraps it up for Tottenham. An outstanding performance from Lucas Moura. And whatever Pochettino said to the two, they put it into practice, I'm sure.
Just magnificent from the Brazilian. He's absolutely flying in terms of his confidence here tonight. That goal last week against Fulham set him on the road, and this is...
Well, they've got a long night ahead of them. In by Valencia. Fred with a header.
Well, football...
Shaw. Lingard, shots on. Alexis Sanchez, but Hugo Lloris would love to get getting the central defenders that he wanted, but somebody's got to talk about it because Manchester United are falling short.
But he's a coach. First
Been known for they've had a tough night tonight. Mourinho's misery, more misery. Pochettino's team came here and stood up in the first half and pulled away in the second half. Back-to-back United defeats, 3 wins out of 3 for Spurs. Only their third ever here in the Premier League. So there's 2 sides to this story. The grim scenario for Manchester United, but for Tottenham it's an evening to remember, and particularly for Lucas Moura, who netted goals 2 and 3 after